What's up, guys? Today at Key Issues, we're talking some Joker. Recently at WonderCon, DC Comics announced that they would reveal the identity of the Joker. While many of us, including myself, are unhappy about this for a multitude of reasons, the first being that it takes away some of what makes the Joker, well, the Joker. The character works best shrouded in mystery. But, to the point of the video, I'm going to take a stab at what the real identity of the Joker might be. Let me first note that Geoff Johns said in an interview with IGN that the answer probably won't be an answer the people predict. So, he's either saying that because it's going to be super obvious, or it's going to be something way out of left field. So I'll share a few of my thoughts on both sides of the coin. Also, keep in mind, this is the New 52 Joker we're talking about, and let's go. First, let's start off with the super obvious answer. Joe Chill, the man who killed Thomas and Martha Wayne. In the current arc of Justice League, Batman has been sitting in the Mobius chair for some time. The Mobius chair is an object which has knowledge of pretty much everything, and essentially gives its current owner godlike powers. The first time that Batman takes a seat, he immediately starts asking it questions. The first, I must assume, is a baseline question. He asks the chair, "Who killed my parents?" which the chair answers with Joe Chill, something Bruce already knows to be 100% true. The next question he poses is something a little more interesting. Bruce asks, "What's the Joker's true name?" The chair enlightens him, but the audience is left in the dark with only Batman's shocked reaction. So, why Joe Chill? Well, this panel could lead us to believe that it's obviously not Joe, since Batman asked the chair already who killed his parents. But, in the New 52, we've yet to see Joe or see Batman interact with him. It's entirely possible for them to be one and the same. This wouldn't surprise readers, but it would certainly be a shock to Batman. Could Joe have been driven deeper into crime and forced to take up the mantle of the Red Hood? It's not impossible. I think Geoff Johns and the creative team are a little too smart for this to be the case, but I wouldn't mind a Joker. My second theory is a little bit more crazy and out there, and personally this is what I hope to be true. I think it might be a clone of Alfred or a clone of Bruce. And I know that sounds insane, but just hear me out on this one. Okay, so we know in the New 52 that Bruce has been messing around with the idea of cloning. He wants to clone himself with all of his memories intact and have his clones continue the work of Batman long after he's gone. On one page of Batman number 49, Alfred explains that the trouble with creating the doppelgangers wasn't with the cloning technology, but with their minds. These were essentially mindless copies of Bruce who had to have his memories implanted into them. But it was too much to take. Batman was too much to handle for these empty minds, and they ended up dying. Now, what they did with these empty shells after they died, we don't know. But what if one of these trials didn't actually fail? They just needed a minute to reboot after the trauma, or the cloning system didn't implant all of Bruce's memories. Could they have escaped and gone rogue? I think it would be a pretty sweet idea. Now, as far as the Alfred clone goes, what if while Batman was away, Alfred thought to himself, "It wouldn't be too bad to have some help around here, and who better to bring into this whole thing than a clone of myself?" And then Alfred actually did clone himself successfully. Imagine Alfred instructing and teaching his clone how things worked and how to take care of the estate and how to take care of Batman or emergency protocols and things like that. And one day the clone just snaps, or the clone comes to realize that he can be more than just a clone, and he escapes or he leaves. And Alfred is too proud or embarrassed or ashamed to tell Bruce about the whole thing, and the clone just wanders around Gotham, eventually builds a life that ends up with him meeting Batman on the catwalk in Ace Chemicals. Now, there's a popular fan comic out there of Alfred becoming the Joker under his own volition to humor or motivate Batman or whatever the case may be. And I think this would be a great way to introduce that idea into the current canon. So yeah, those were my 2 theories on what the identity of the Joker might be. What are yours? Let us know in the comments. Again, like I always say, I love to keep the discussion going down there, hear your thoughts on what you think the identity might be. And if you like this video, hit us with a like, hit us with a subscribe, it would really help us out. And stay tuned to Key Issues for more content just like this.